Welcome to the Board Game Bar, where we make drinks that pair with the games on your table. Today we're going to be making the Silvershine from the world of Solar 175.
You strong.
Alright, and welcome into the Board Game Bar. This week we are doing the Silvershine. It is described as a sort of an ambrosia drink, gets you really drunk without the hangover. It's set in our CEOs of the future. We're not in the future, so I can only give you half of that, which is the part where it gets you really drunk. The hangover, that's on you. So, we're starting off with tequila. We're using Blanco tequila. Whatever tequila you've got will do. Unless it's really expensive, then this is probably a waste, but that's your choice to make. Half a shot. So we're doing half a shot of everything. It's real easy to remember this one. Next we go with vodka. Kind of like a Long Island iced tea. We just do a little bit of everything and then it ends up being a lot. You're having a great time playing Solar 175. See, we're going for all white spirits. Next we got gin. Trying to get it to sort of that silver colour. Didn't quite work out how we wanted it to, but you know, sometimes that just happens. Half a shot of our gin. Half a shot of white rum, using Bacardi today, because a friend left it at my house, so now I have free rum. Great use for any of these bottles you're just trying to get rid of, because you won't really taste any of the specific alcohols in this. Yeah. Next we got Grand Marnier. This is kind of like a orangey liqueur. You could sub in any sort of triple sec, you could sub in Contra, it would all work the same, but again, this is what I had, so this is what we're using. Half a shot of this as well. Again, another triple sec probably won't be quite so orange, so it might help the drink look a little bit more silver. Here's where we go a little different. Instead of normally for a Long Island, you just add a sugar syrup, we're using Butterscotch Schnapps to give it a little bit of an elevated feel, a little bit of extra sweetness, a little bit of added punch. All these CEOs in this futuristic galaxy are going to be loving it. It's classified as highly addictive, so it has to be very easy drinking, which, despite how much alcohol is in this, it's very easy drinking. Next we got lime juice. Again, if you've got fresh, use it. These little packet pouches, pretty good as far as bottled stuff goes. Try and use fresh if you can. But again, this works. Whatever works, really. It is time to shake our drink. So, shaker full of ice, pour liquid into the ice, put it down, give it a smack, start shaking slow, and then speed up. Once you're done, give it a smack. Hope it comes undone so you don't embarrass yourself in front of your friends. And here we have our mix. Now, we are pouring it into this lovely vessel. The reason being, because it's highly addictive, all these CEOs need their quick fix. So, they're taking this a shot at a time. So, this is a really great one to have bottle it up or jug it up, whatever you want to do. And then you just pour shots, take the shot, and then you chill out for a little bit. And then you need your next hit and your next hit and your next hit. We're going to strain this. We're going to double strain because you're taking it as shots. You don't want little chunks of ice getting into your face. So, double strain into our lovely glass. Get those ice chips out. Now you might be thinking at this point, this is basically pure alcohol, and it is. So, we're going to top it up with some lemonade. This will just sort of help balance it out, make sure you don't taste quite so much of the alcohol. We're bougie, we have homemade lemonade, so I put in this little jar because I thought it was cute. So we're just going to sort of top this up. You want about an even ratio of the lemonade to the mix. If you're happy with that, if you want to add a little more, again, taste it, see what you like, see how you feel about it, go from there. So, there we have our lovely mix, our Silvershine, ready to go. Alright, I have my lovely CEO here. He's basically the CEO of Games Like That, it's close enough. So, we're going to pour him a shot of the Silvershine, because you need that next quick hit.
So is it drunk like a shot, or is it still sipped?
It is drunk like a shot. I think it should be drunk like a shot.
Okay.
Because I think you're an addict, you're like, I need that hit now.
Yeah. Well, it's yeah. So reading through the lore of Solar 175, so that they've got some great material and great world building in there. There are some stories of people, not really realizing that they have an empty bottle of Silvershine in their hand. So it definitely does sound like that shot style thing. We have tried this before as just a normal sipper. It works really, really well. When we're playing the game, I definitely think we're going to be drinking it as a sipper rather than as a shot. Otherwise, we won't make it through the game. But
Agree to disagree on that one.
Let's give it a go. Bottoms up. Ooh, that has a hit.
Does it? Should I have added? Well, I just kind of winged the lemonade. I didn't. When I did the test version, I sort of tasted it and added a bit more lemonade. This one, I just sort of winged it for the sake of the video. But
well, I think it's not so strong. Like it's not a normal shot because there is other liquids in there that are really diluting it down. But I think it's more of what we were trying before and the drink we were having before was definitely more. We were sipping it, and that sip, like that's a big gulp. Like what
it is.
That's 45 mil, or maybe
it's your 60. Shot glass. It's not 60.
No, 45.
Maybe 30 to 45. I didn't go all the. I think all the way to the top would be 45, but
yeah,
you're aiming for about 30. Again, you could do it as smaller shots. You could do like 10 mil. Again, if there's a way to sort of link it into the game where certain events trigger you to have to take some Silvershine. I don't know.
We've played the game itself. Well, I have anyway. You're just here for the drinking components at the moment. But yeah, so within when we play the game, having it in a nice little bottle or just a nice tall glass, I think a high glass would work really well.
Yes.
Within this.
Oh, if you're going to serve it, then serve it in a tall highball glass over ice. Great sipping drink. Great in place of a Long Island iced tea. Great for by the pool, afternoon sippers if you're looking to not have a particularly long night.
Yeah, and just to show that we'll pour one more. We'll sip from just to try and get some of those tasting notes for people. But I think within there, you definitely get that lime.
You definitely get a lot of the limey freshness. I taste the tequila as the prominent spirit and the butterscotch.
I do taste the tequila, but I actually do taste that orange. That orangey hit. So it's like for me, it's like a tequila, lime, orange.
Yeah.
Kind of mixture within there.
If you like anything like a margarita, like a daiquiri, you'll probably quite enjoy this.
Yeah.
The butterscotch, you're not going to taste until the end. That's sort of that like lingering flavor. So it's just sort of adding a little bit to that.
And we kind of experimented with a couple of drinks when we were trying to come up with this. And realistically, what we were trying to do is try and get that the sweet addictive component, because if it's addictive, you want to be able to drink it over and over again. And we kind of landed on two drinks, which was a modification of Long Island iced tea,
my one,
and a modification of a martini, so like a lemon drop martini.
Mine one,
and his one. But I think although the lemon drop martini was really, really good, it wasn't as sweet. And the Long Island iced tea really had that high alcohol content to it.
Yeah.
And that hit definitely felt more in line with the game.
Yes. And again, most drinks will sort of have 2-ish shots of alcohol. It's only 3, which again, slightly more, but it's not. It's more the mixing that's going to be an issue, so do be safe with it. But it's just sort of, it's designed to be easy drinking, and it is. And again, if you are planning on playing the whole game and you think, well, that's a bit much, put more lemonade in it. And then just water it down with the lemonade. It'll still taste really good. And just sort of play around with it. See what works for you.
So there we have the Silvershine. We didn't actually need to come up with a name for it. It actually already had a name. I had that nicely placed, so it was, in shot when we did it, but I'll edit that out.
Yes. You do you. It's designed to be, I'm the addict that needs a fix.
So make sure you join us when we play this game live on our Twitch channel with our social media links below. We're also going to be making a teach video for it. It's actually going to be over here where I'll be teaching you how to play the game whilst drinking the Silvershine. We're also going to upload the video on demand, or VOD, where once we've actually recorded it live, and you'll be able to find that down here once that is there. We have a lot of other videos that we've made for games, including Board Game Bar and Teach. But make sure you also check out the link below for the Kickstarter for Solar 175, because this is a preview game. It is live on Kickstarter at the time of recording this, and make sure you go out and give them some love there. Thanks for joining us in the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.